Afternoon, my name is Dr. Leverins. I'm here to work with y'all on the bass audition music for the District 7 Middle School Orchestra Honors Orchestra. We got 2 scales and a few excerpts, so let's get started. Our first scale is an F major 2-octave scale. So we will start in half position. We have 1 flat inside of this, that'll be our B flat. So as we're going up, we have a 1-4, open 1-4, open 2-4. The 2 is for our E natural, open 2-4 for our A natural and B flat right here before we go to 3rd position for a 1-4. And then into 5th position for a 2-4 to finish off the scale where we get to the E and F. The music is all written out. There's no specific rhythm to use, so I just try and play exactly what it has on the page for us here. So again, I'm starting in half position, 1 flat, that'll be B flat. So the main shifts we're worried about in here are getting from half to 3rd, 4 on the B flat to 1 on the C, and then moving from here to 5th where we're 4 on the D to 2 on the E natural so we can get the E and F. As we're coming back down, make sure we pay attention. We get to 3rd position, and from here we want to go all the way back to half position. We don't want to get back into 1st position just to have to get into half position later on for the B flat and the F at the end of the scale. So focus on those main shifts, going from 4 to 1. Really smooth that shift out really well. And this 4 to 2, sorry. Those are our main shift points. Everything else will be sitting in half position, two notes in 3rd, 2 notes in 5th. All right. Our next scale, D melodic minor. Because it's melodic minor, the notes change on the way up, then on the way down. All right. So in melodic minor for D, we have 1 flat, and that's going to be our B flat. We're only going to play that B flat on the way back down the scale. It will be a B natural on the way up. So make sure we pay attention to where these accidentals are. We'll start in 1st position. And we will also use 3rd position for the end of the scale right here. All right? Let's be careful with these fingerings on the way up and down, all right? So. So all the notes on our D string there stay the same, our D, E, F natural. So that's the same up as it is on the way down. It's this G string area where we have to be careful. As we're going up, we're open 1-4, so we have an A and B natural, shift to 2nd finger in 3rd position for that C sharp so that we can have a 2-4 for our E sharp, C sharp and D right there. Now on the way back down, we're 4-1 right here because we need to get to C natural. So 4 on D, 1 is C natural, shift back to a 2 because it's B flat now. It's not B natural anymore. So we're a 2 in 1st position for that B flat and a 1 open. All right. Again, with some fingerings. 1, 2, 1, 4, 2, 4. Changes 1, 2, 1, open, 2, 1, open. So the big thing there is just making sure we change those notes on the way back down, all right? Now, we have 3 pieces. got some fun pieces in here. We have from the Serenade for String Orchestra. We're starting with the Nocturne. If you've never played this Serenade before, you'll love it. It's a lot of fun. I've played it on bass. I got to play it on violin for the first time just a few years ago. So it's a really fun piece. First thing here, movement 3, Nocturne. No sharps, no flats. Good deal. But we are in 5/4. All right, that is our time signature. So we want to make sure each measure gets 5 whole beats. All right, set a metronome to this, or even just count it out loud. All right, make sure you're keeping the beat the same, and we have all 5 beats in every single measure. All right, so in here we start soft. We have a little bit of crescendo. Then we have a poco a poco stringendo. So we're going to get a little bit faster and keep crescendoing all the way to F, where we have hit a fortissimo at that point. All right, so quick play through. So what I'm thinking in my head, I'm just got to account for all the beats in here, right? Whenever we're in a compound meter like this, it's good to break it in half. Where are the 2 halves? In this case, we have dotted quarter to eighth, and then 3 dotted quarters. So I'd think of this in 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 1. It just kind of helps the brain organize it better. We're only if you count to 5, that's fine. 5 isn't too tough. As music gets a little tougher, counting all the way to 7, 11, 12, whatever. That's too many numbers to count. So that's where you're really going to have to break this up. So you can also count it in 5, just counting to 5 each measure. And I try and say the rhythm with yourself to keep that beat the same. All right, and keep our tempo solid. So I'm thinking 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, and 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 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Practice saying the rhythm with it. Keep the beats even. Keep those 5 beats per measure happening. It's easy for us to kind of turn the quarter notes into a triplet, so it turns into a da 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 da. It is not that. We need to keep the quarter notes beating the same the whole way. Da 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 da. Keep the beat the same in the head. No accidentals. All first position. The tempo and the meter is really what we're focusing on here and with this excerpt right here. All right, so that's our Nocturne. We now have a piece from Vivaldi, Allegro in D for strings. We're taking a look at this. We have an F sharp and a C sharp in the key signature. So that's going to be our 4th finger on the A string and our 4th finger on the D string right there. Looking through this, we're in 4/4 again. Yeah, no more compound meter. This keeps our brain a little bit more steady and even. What we're looking for in here are all the accidentals we have. If we're looking around measure 35, 36, 37, that's where we're really listening for note accuracy with some really good shifts moving in and out of these positions here. All right, so do a quick playthrough and then we'll chat about it for a sec. Alrighty, so when we get to 35, half position happens on beat 3. That's where we get our first G sharp. All right, so I'm starting right in 35 here, right at the very beginning. It's nice and easy to start. Open, 1, 4, 1, and then we have to shift back to grab this G sharp right here. 1, 2. 2 is on our A natural. 1 is our G sharp right here. So we have a 2 on our A. Shift up to a 1 on B natural. That gives us our 4 right there in C sharp. 1 on B natural. Jump over to the A string to finish us off. 4, 2, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1. It's a bit of a noodly part right here, so let's go over it again. From 35. 1, 4, 1, 1, 1, 4, 1, 2, 1, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 1. That last little bit, getting down, back to first position on the D string. That's just that's the easiest fingering we got for this, and it's going to sound the best as well. It eliminates some string crossings, creating a uniform sound to the passage here. All right, so once we get onto that D string, measure 36, beat 3. It's a 4 on the A on the D string, right here, solid third position. That's what that room and numeral 3 above the music meets. 4, 2, 4, shift, 1, 4, 1, 4, shift, 1, and we've hit first position at that point. All right, so don't overshift these. It's just a slight shift back to grab the F sharp, and that F sharp G sharp relationship, it's a 1-4 right there. All right, that's a whole step for us, so we don't have to shift for that one. When we get to the arpeggios at the end, one measure after D, we have A, E, C, A, E, C, A, bum, 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 bum. If we're trying to hop on every string, you can do it. It's just going to be a bit more of a workout. I try and leave my first finger kind of laid across the D and the G string to catch both those notes just with one finger. And if I press really hard, pull it off. Yeah, I got a couple lines across my fingers, so I'm holding 2 strings at the same time right here. A little bit of a bar chord feel from the guitar world. I always have that 1, 1, that A and E natural ready to go. So then I just have to plop the 4 down on the A string for my C sharp and lift it for the A. Right? So that'll make that little fingering there will make that end passage a little cleaner, a little easier. 35, 36, 37, those measures, just practice it slow. Nice long bows per 8th note. If you want to elongate one note, that's really good. So if I start in 35, I'll elongate first notes. That allows me to play some of the passage quicker, but also that long note gives my brain a second to think, what note am I on? What note am I going to? Where is my shift here? It allows me to give my brain a little bit of a second time to prep for that movement of the left hand into the new space. But I'm still working the other notes in time. So that's just a good way to slow one part down, but keep the other part kind of happening for you. Eventually make that space a little shorter on the held note, and that'll help, shorten the time. You're shortening the time you have to think, but if you've already gone through it a couple times, you're able to come up with these shifts a little quicker, so you can slowly eliminate that space, the elongated note, and get right to the passage. Yeah, fun little passage work there. You'll enjoy it. The last piece, also from the Serenade for Strings, this is the same piece. This will be the Cakewalk. It's movement 4. Love this movement. It's a lot of fun to play regardless of what instrument you're on. We're in 2/4, so we get 2 beats a measure, right? And 120 is march tempo, so we're going to be moving through here. Cakewalk is fun, it's lively, it's got it propels forward always. We're always moving forward in here. We have ties, all right? We got a lot of tied eighth notes with ups in there. You got to do the bowing or else the bow's never going to end up in the right direction after a measure or two. So really pay attention to those. 1 sharp in here. It's an F sharp. And so that's a 4 on the D string. No C sharps, it's a C natural because we only have the 1 sharp, so that's a 2 on our A string. Now we do have accidentals in here though. So like say 3 after A, 5 after A. We have an F natural there. So while you're practicing this, circle the little accidentals, circle those F naturals. Then measure later there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of A. We get that F sharp back, circle it. We also have a shift right after it because it's a 2 on F sharp to a 2 in first position. That's an odd shift for us. We don't normally move this way, but it does set up the passage really well that follows. So that's a shift and a fingering we should use so we can get through the passage a little bit easier. All right, I'll give this a playthrough. We'll chat a little bit more about it. The odd looking rhythm you see in here, ba-da-ba-da-ba. 16th, 8th, 16th, 2 dotted 8s that are tied together. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. This is the main rhythmic motive that goes all the way throughout the movement. And so we got to make sure we have that down because being in the bass section, we're laying the rhythmic foundation for the orchestra there. So we got to have this nice and snappy. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. So just try and say that rhythm before you even play it. This is the rhythm, 1, 2, 3, 4 after A, pops up a lot more towards the end. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Say it a few times, try and play it on an open string, get a good feel for it, and then let's find the notes that we're working with in here. Some odd little shifts in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 after A. We mentioned this earlier. We're right here. We are a 4 on G to start. And then we're a 2 for F sharp. Shift back, stay on the 2, go to the E natural. We're now in half position. And this gives us the 1 for our E flat in the next measure. On that descending scale right there, make sure it's a 4-2 on the A string because we do not have a B flat. All right, we just played an E flat, so our brain's going to want us to think, oh, we're in half position. That's a B. It must be flat. It's not. All right, pay attention to that fingering. Open 4, 2, open 4, and then we're back into that groove right there. Make sure we have space. We have staccato notes throughout here. Bum, bop, bop, bum, bop, bop, bum. Make sure there's space with those eighth notes in there. We don't want a wah-wah. Right, it's going to slow the dance down, doesn't keep us propelling forward. So nice and short staccatos. It's a fun little bit. Work the dotted rhythm. Da-da-da-da-dum. Get that working good. Fit the things around it into the piece right there. All right? Again, watch for a couple of those accidentals. We have an F sharp in the key signature, but right away we have F naturals to start. All right, so we want to make sure we have a 1 on our D string right there because we're in second half position. Then we get the F sharp comes back. Then we have an E flat. Then the B flat comes in later after the F natural. Circle every single one of those just as a nice reminder. All right. Those are all our excerpts. Those are all our scales. Have fun practicing. Look forward to seeing it at Honors Orchestra, and good luck.